Next episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Generation weekly challenge. So, in the last episode, we defeated the, I want to say third duelist. So, let's go in. We're using our Gem Knight Fusion deck. So, let's all join with me here. Yes, we beat the third duelist, Francis Gerard, and we're moving on to Aliza Cantor. As I have previously mentioned, I have not dueled any of these before. They are the weekly challenge set up by the game to give you a challenge every week, and in the end you get a card pack. So, hopefully next turn we'll get a card pack that we can unbox, and I'll have a clickbaity title that I can put down. Alright, so we actually got to go second this time. Good, we got to choose that. Okay. So we've got Brilliant Fusion straight off the bat, and that's not a great card at the moment because I don't have any other spell cards to use with it. Alright. Oh no, Gravekeeper's Servant. Gravekeepers, that's not a good sign. Unless your opponent sends one card from the top of his or her deck to the graveyard, he/she cannot declare an attack. It's a bit bum. Right, okay. Let's set that and that. And we'll set Gem Turtle so we can get Gem Knight Fusion. And even though we have Pyroxene Fusion, which is probably a better thing to get, and I think we can actually summon Gem Knight Zirconia, which I'm going to do. So Pyroxene Fusion allows me to fusion summon a monster. Yep, I thought so. Using monsters from my hand or deck. So it's a bit like Polymerization, but with Gem Knight monsters, which is pretty good. So Gem Knight Zirconia is coming out to the field. This is one of my strongest hitting monsters that I have, topped only by Master Diamond and Lady Brilliant Diamond. If a card is banished, gain 500 life points for each. That doesn't bode well, because that means mine as well, and this deck kind of relies a bit on banishing monsters. I don't like how she's using so many. Oh. But I can still activate it, and it's in defense mode, so that's good, I guess. So that means we can add a Gem Knight Fusion to my hand, which is good. And we already have Gem Knight Zirconia. I don't like this. What is her angle? Because I can't even attack right now. I mean, Brilliant Fusion's much better now because I have more cards to play with, so there's that. But right at this moment in time, I don't really want to use it. I see no need to either. She's not really posing much of a threat, but with these later duelists, it becomes quite difficult. I got stuck actually for a while on one of them because they used a really, really hard to beat plant type deck. It was like based on the Black Rose deck, but it wasn't good. Right. Gem Knight Alexandrite I can use to special summon Gem Knight Crystal, or I can use it to Xyz summon with Gem Turtle. Huh. I think Gem Knight Pearl is probably my better bet. So I'm going to summon it. I'm going to Xyz summon Gem Knight Pearl. Xyz summoning is by far my favourite type of summoning method. As you may know, I use the Chronomaly decks in real life. That's my favourite deck, actually, to use. So, I find it the easiest method of summoning as well. Like, it's probably not. Like, if you actually put them down side by side, the easiest method of summoning is probably pendulum summoning, because it's really easy to grasp the concept of. Once you understand the concept, it's quite easy to grasp. Probably followed by, depending on how specific, fusion summoning, because this deck makes it look easy because I have so many methods of summoning fusion monsters, and the fusion monsters have a lot of ways I can summon them. So, Gem Knight Master Diamond, one of the best cards, is 3 Gem Knight monsters, and that's it. No specific cards, just 3 Gem Knight monsters, and that's pretty easy. Like, that's pretty easy. However, that can also be really difficult, so I know it gets really ultra specific. And that's kind of why I like Xyz summoning better, because it can get specific, but most of the time it's just 2 or 3 or whatever this type monsters and this level monsters, sorry. And that's really easy to grasp the concept of. I don't like how they're putting all these cards face down. Okay. Brilliant Spark is a good card to put down, actually. I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to declare an attack. I know it will send the top card to the graveyard, but I could summon Gemini Master Diamond and see what happens. So let's attack the middle one. Throw Caution to the Wind. Yeah. It's alright. Right, what is this? Scapegoat. Not fun, but it's alright. I suppose this is one of the benefits of having a deck with 60 cards in it. Like, a lot of people tell you not to do that, but you know what? I think it's alright, because I can do stuff like this. Oh no, not Marshmallow. So this person bolsters on their defense, I'm guessing. I mean, I'm just going to use Rakiki Break and get rid of that, because I'm bored of that. Actually, I might use it to get rid of Marshmallow. No, Marshmallow is a good slave for, I'm getting rid of that. Marshmallow is a good slave for, what's it called? Piercing damage. Yeah, so back to the ranking method. Synchro summoning. It, again, depends what monster you want to summon. Of course, it gets really hard with ones like the ones that require 2 or more, 1 tuner and 2 or more non-tuners, because that gets really difficult and oddly specific. Which is why I prefer Xyz summoning, because I don't know, I just find it a lot easier. Like, I use Chronomalies, which are built for Xyz summoning, and I also use. Okay. I also use Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon with a Harpy deck, and I that works really well for me. Alright, so I don't understand her angle because she's not attacking me. I've done damage to myself, which is not fun, but it's alright. And her monsters are really weak. She hasn't banished any cards yet, so I don't understand why she's doing this. You can special one Helios. This is probably why. Any constant graveyard is banished. Oh. I see. And this banishes monsters. Oh, that's not fun. Let's put that face down and end my turn. Alright, now I can attack again, and I can attack without... Oh, any card that's sent to the graveyard. It's not just monster cards. Oh. Okay. I still feel like I need Gemini Ruby. Ahaha! Face up monster she controls. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack that face up, that face down card, whatever it may be. And it banishes them. I get it, I get your angle. Although... No, I'll go to the graveyard. Not fun. She's gonna get loads of cards back, isn't she? Oh, I didn't think of that. I didn't want to do that, no. She's gonna set another monster this turn, isn't she? Which means my plan will be ruined. Yes, see, I told you. I need to start doing some damage to her. Another Absorb Fusion? Can I only activate 1 per turn? Yep. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do this, and I might as well get rid of an absorb fusion. There we go. Yes, I know. What? Because it's time to attack now. Another one of those? I don't understand that. Is that when it's destroyed? I guess so. 13,000. Well, time to even it out a little bit. So she's going to continue doing this until I have a lot more cards on the field. But because they're banished, obviously it doesn't matter. Wait, I have my one that targets banished cards, so that's pretty good. It's gonna be a long duel. Alright, perfect. I don't care whether it does this. I need this. So I'm gonna add Gemnite Garnet to my hand. That's not Gemnite Garnet, that's Gemnite Sardonyx. Then I could special summon Gemnite Ruby. And yes, I know this is just going to give her life points back, but... hopefully I can... This is going to just send it to the graveyard as well. So, tell it to be banished. There we go. Yes, you're going to get life points back. I know, but I have a big onslaught of characters now, so... Gemini Ruby attacks that face down card. And now I can definitely do a big chunk of damage to her this turn. Okay, perfect. I think I've got this in the bag, guys. Unless that card ruins everything. What's this one? Another absorb fusion? Ugh, can't be bothered with that. Let's just go. Send the top 5 opponents to the graveyard. Oh no. I give huge. Ahaha! I don't care. What is this? Oh, they're both the same. Okay. Well, that doesn't matter. I'll discard this, which means she'll only get 1,000 back, but it's more than what she would give me what she would have been given previously. And she'll still be well in range for me to take her out with my next couple of monsters. In fact, she's in range for Gemini and Zirconia to take her out now. And boom. Aliza Cantor, you were disappointingly easy to beat. You got Pitch Dark Dragon as a reward. What's a Union monster? Equip your Dark Blade. Well, I don't have Dark Blade. Okay, our last ender is Zeo Pop. Wow. So thank you guys for watching another episode of this. We'll do the final one tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We'll have a card pack at the end of it, so hopefully we beat that in the first try like the rest of these. These have been really, really lucky, actually, because we've actually been managing to deal with these very, very easily. We normally wouldn't be able to do that, you know, when it gets to this stage of the weekly challenge. And it's not because the Gemini deck is overpowered, because it's not. It's really not. It's quite weak when it comes to some things, and you just need one person to be good at stopping fusion summoning, and then poof, that's it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode. Stay tuned for the next one, and I'll see you then. Bye!